you guys have been talking a lot about the different bugs that we see and all the different wildlife. And so I wanted to teach a lesson about, what do you think my lesson is about?
Butterflies.
Butterflies. Maxie loves butterflies. Okay. So I know you guys have also talked about nonfiction and fiction books. Who can tell me what a nonfiction book is? Mayla?
It gives information.
It gives information. Very good. It gives true facts. What is a fiction book?
Something that
Oh, Savannah.
It doesn't give you nonfiction.
It doesn't give you nonfiction. It's not.
It's just a story. It
You're
tells
right, Camden. It tells a story. Okay, so looking at my book, do you think that this is a nonfiction book or a fiction book? Raise your hand. Trey, what do you think? A nonfiction book? Why do you think it's a nonfiction book?
Because by looking at the cover and looking at the butterfly, I think that it's going to be real.
You think that it's going to be real? Is there anybody that thinks that it's not a nonfiction book? Dakota?
I think it's a nonfiction book because of the cover. It kind of looks like it's just not going to be a nonfiction. It doesn't tell us anything about the butterflies.
You think it's not going to tell us anything about the butterflies, so you think it's a fiction book? Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you guys that this is a nonfiction book. It gives real facts about butterflies, okay? So this is what we're going to read. And we're going to listen to special book. We're going to listen for some special words in the book that tell us more about butterflies. Okay. And the pictures in this book are kind of hard to see, so that's why I'm going to read it from over here. Okay. Are you a butterfly? Yep. Are you a butterfly? If you are, your parents look like this. You start your life in an egg just like this. As soon as you are strong enough, break out of it. You do not look like your mother or father. You are a caterpillar. It's right here. The caterpillar broke out of the egg.
Where's the egg?
The egg is right here. Do you see it?
It's
My
right
finger's
now.
pointing at it. Egg. So one of our special words is caterpillar. What's a caterpillar?
It's a worm. It's a type of worm.
It's a type of worm.
What are you trying to do?
I'm writing up here. So raise your hand if you can tell me what a caterpillar is. What do you think a caterpillar is? Dawson?
A butterfly.
You think it's a butterfly? But does it look like a butterfly? Look at that caterpillar. Does it look like a butterfly?
No. I think it's a kind of worm. It's a type of worm. It has little legs.
Okay, raise your hands, guys. Okay, we're going to keep reading to find out what a caterpillar is, okay? You have 16 legs, a hairy back with tiny breathing holes in it, and very small eyes. You have no nose, but you do have a mouth. So you eat. So a caterpillar kind of looks like a worm. So it's like a worm. How many legs does a caterpillar have?
16. 17.
Worm with how many legs?
16.
16 legs. Eat whatever you are standing on. Your mother laid your egg on a delicious leaf. Grip the leaf with your legs to hold it steady, then eat it. Now eat the next leaf. Eat every leaf you can reach. Then move to another bunch of leaves and eat them too. You grow bigger and bigger. Eat more. You feel full. You feel so full you think you are going to burst. You are right. You are going to burst. Before you burst, Glue yourself onto a leaf or a stem so you won't fall off. Your skin will split all the way down your back. Don't panic. This is normal. Climb out of your old skin. You may have to wriggle around a bit to do this. So if you see right here, the caterpillar is breaking out of its old skin. Right here, it's wriggling out. You see? As you eat and grow, you will have to climb out of your skin 2 or 3 more times. One day, you will feel funny. It is time to find somewhere safe and glue yourself to it. You are going to make a chrysalis. You may not be able to spell it, but you will be able to do it. So this caterpillar is going to make a chrysalis. Raise your hand. What do you think a chrysalis is? Oh, raise your hand. Raise your hand. What's a chrysalis? Kyler, what do you think a chrysalis is? Marshall, what do you think of chrysalis?
It's a type of butterfly.
It's a type of butterfly? What do you think is going to happen when the caterpillar makes a chrysalis?
It's going to turn into a butterfly.
It's going to turn into a butterfly. Okay, well, let's find out what a chrysalis is. You will change while you are in your chrysalis. You will change a lot. So I'm going to write down the word chrysalis. That's one of our words. So if we look at the picture, this is a chrysalis. What do you think that chrysalis does?
It turns into a butterfly. It forms it to make it look like a butterfly.
Lillian, what do you think that chrysalis does?
It grows and grows until it turns into a butterfly.
It grows and grows until it turns into a butterfly. So it's kind of like a little house that the caterpillar stays in while it changes, huh? Exactly, not writing words right. Inside the chrysalis, you will grow 6 legs instead of 16. You will grow large eyes instead of small eyes. And you will grow long feelers on your head. You will grow wings. When you have done all these things, break out of your chrysalis. So what do you think he's going to be when he breaks out of his chrysalis? A butterfly. Your wings are crumpled. They look terrible. Don't worry. Hang upside down from your chrysalis. Slowly, slowly, your wings will stretch. The creases will all go away.
And do they eat their chrysalis?
Do they eat their chrysalis? I don't think so. I haven't read about that. Okay, I'm going to share another word about butterflies that's not in our book. Metamorphosis. Can you guys say that with me? Metamorphosis. That's a hard word and it's a long word.
See that? That's long.
That is a long word.
I thought it was a little short.
And the metamorphosis is when the process of the caterpillar changing into the butterfly. Process of caterpillar butterfly. Slowly, slowly, your wings will stretch and the creases will all go away. Use the long feelers on your head to smell flowers. Use your long tongue to drink nectar from the hearts of the flowers.
You can see that, please.
Oh, sorry. Move it back up.
Wow.
and use your wings to fly.
Those wings look beautiful.
They do. However, if you look a little like this, do you guys look like a butterfly or do you look like this?
They look like that.
Or this.
I don't look like that.
Or this, you are not a butterfly. You are not even a caterpillar. You are
Human. Now I look like that.
A human child. You have no wings. You can't fly. As much as we want to, we can't fly. It is most unlikely that you have long feelers growing out of the top of your head. Feel the top of your head. Do you have long feelers growing out of there? No, we just have hair. But you can do a lot of things that butterflies can't do. You will never have to make a chrysalis. And you will never, ever, ever have to eat so much that your skin splits. And then at the back of the book, there's some facts about butterflies. Did you know if a human baby grew as fast as a caterpillar, it would weigh about 8 tons when it was only 2 weeks old? Do you guys know how much a ton is?
A ton is a lot.
A ton is a lot. A ton is 2,000 pounds.
My little brother is 3 and I can picture him.
So if a baby grew the size of as fast as a caterpillar, by the time it was 2 weeks old, it would weigh 16,000 pounds.
So this caterpillar?
There are about 15,000 different kinds of butterflies in the world. I don't think we have 15,000 kinds of butterflies in Kansas.
We don't. We really don't.
And the Queen Alexandra butterfly of Papua New Guinea is the largest in the world when its wings are spread out. It measures 11 inches across.
Wow. I can't have wings.
So,
what does it look like?
So how big is a normal butterfly? Can you guys make it with your hand? It's about that big. That big. The Alexandra butterfly is about this big.
Whoa. Big as your head.
Yeah.
You mean bigger than your head?
Listen. We got another fact. Butterfly wings are covered with thousands of tiny, brightly colored scales. Never touch a butterfly's wings. They are easily damaged, and if the butterfly can't fly anymore, it will die.
Yep.
So we don't touch butterfly wings.
Only the
Very good. Okay, so that's the end of our book, and I have a video to show you guys. Miss Kuchala, where is your little thing for your... It's okay. Your guys is different than theirs, isn't it?
It shuts itself down. And then you can let it back in the elbow again. You just start searching.
Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a video of the caterpillar becoming a butterfly. That's a caterpillar, and it eats everything. It eats everything it can stand on. Chrysalis. That's the chrysalis right there. Kind of a protective covering around the metamorphosis while it's inside the chrysalis. Okay. So how do I change this back? I hit source. Go to.
It'll find it.
Okay. All right. Okay. So what did we just watch? What was that big word? Can anyone raise their hand and tell me what that big word was?
Chrysalis.
The chrysalis was what was inside.
A butterfly.
Butterfly was inside it, and I forgot to write butterfly down.
What are the bracelets?
Butterfly.
I cannot remember what it
So
was.
butterfly has wings and 6 legs. This big long word right here. We just watched the whole process of a caterpillar changing into a butterfly. What was that big long word? Metamorphosis. Can everybody say that with me? Metamorphosis. Okay, so we're going to talk about some of our words that we saw in our book. So caterpillar. What was a caterpillar? Raise your hand if you can tell me what a caterpillar is. Trey?
It's a type of worm.
It's a type of worm. How many legs did a caterpillar have?
16.
16. And what did a caterpillar change into? Raise
Butterfly.
your hand. Scarlet. A butterfly. Okay, and so when the caterpillar finally ate enough and it was ready to change, what did it make? Can somebody tell me what that was?
Chrysalis.
Guys, I need you guys to raise your hand because I'm going to call on people with hands raised. Kyron. A chrysalis. Everybody say chrysalis. Chrysalis. And some people might call it a cocoon, but a cocoon is made by moths. A chrysalis is made by butterflies.
Is a cocoon round?
Yeah, it's kind of ruddy and brown.
Oh, I think I
Okay, and then after it broke out of the chrysalis, the caterpillar changed into a butterfly. And then the whole process was called, raise your hand if you can remember that big long M word. Camden? That was close. Metamorphosis. That is a hard word to say. Let's say it one more time. Metamorphosis. Okay, you guys did a great job on that. All right, so at your tables, Ms. McAfee has set supplies. You guys have a little tiny book. And I have some pictures at some of the tables of butterflies. And at some of the tables, there's pictures of chrysalids, different chrysalids, lids. And so, as you guys work at your table, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do at your table. I want you guys to pass those around to the different tables. Some tables didn't get some, so pass them around. And then in your book, I would like you guys to write about what you learned from our book today. It had facts, so I want you guys to write some of the facts that you learned in your book. And I want to see if you guys can use some of the vocabulary words that are up here. It is kind of tiny. So just try your best, okay? And then you can draw pictures to go along with it, okay? All right, so what are we doing with our book? Raise your hand if you can tell me what we're doing with our book. Mayla.
We're gonna look at
We're going to write about what we learned from our book, the facts that we learned. Okay, so everybody get up and go to your table and go take it to a seat. Okay, all eyes up here on me. Okay, you guys worked really hard on this, and I want to thank you guys so much for working so hard on this. You guys learned a lot about butterflies today. And we learned about nonfiction and fiction books and about pulling facts from the books. Okay, who can tell me the difference between a nonfiction and a fiction book?
A nonfiction mostly has real pictures that have been
You're right. A nonfiction book usually has pictures that are taken. Did ours have pictures that were taken though? What did our picture have? What did our book have? It had drawn pictures, but they looked really real, didn't they? Okay, now what is a fiction book? Lillian?
It don't. You can look at the cover and you think and you see that picture and it don't have real text on it.
Yeah, usually you can look at the cover and you can see if it's a fiction or a non-fiction, but what is a fiction book? What is on the inside? Camden?
A fiction book just gives you information in our book and not fiction because fiction gives us big picture.
Yeah, a fiction book tells a story, and a non-fiction book gives us facts. Okay, who wants to tell me one of the facts that you learned from our book today? Raise your hand if you want to give me a fact. Dawson, what fact did you learn from the book?
About the caterpillar.
What about the caterpillar?
That it was in
What did it make? A chrysalis. Good job. Who else wants to share a fact that they learned? Marshall? Caterpillars have 16 legs. That is a lot of legs. How many legs do you guys have? 2. Okay, anybody else want to share a fact? I'll take one more. JW, do you want to share a fact with me that you learned today? Anybody else want to share a fact that you learned today? Peony? Butterflies have 6 legs. Good job. That is, you guys did a great job today. Okay, guys. So I want you guys to close your books, and I'm going to take your books today, okay? Because I have to read through them, but I will give them back to you guys, okay? I promise. You guys did a great job on them.
Make sure to put your name.
Yeah, make sure you put your name on them so I can give them back to you, okay?
How do you put my name?
Is your name on it, GW? Okay, just leave it at your table.